Hello, everyone. This is Jessica with Keppel Healthcare Consulting. First, I want to say welcome back. I hope you all have a great school year. And the purpose of today is I'm going to just walk you through open enrollment in ease, and I will go over some of the major, or not major, but plan changes that will take place October 1st when we move over to Blue Cross Blue Shield. So first, we are logged in here. And it's going to say open enrollment. Your guys' is going to say start enrollment, where right here, the same button, it'll just say start enrollment. You'll go ahead and click there. Start. Something to point out, if you guys have benefit questions, technical issues, please contact support@keppelco.com or call us at 309-691-7900 extension 111, and we would be happy to help you guys out. So the first thing we're going to do is just go over your personal information and profile. Just want to make sure that your name and social security number, birth date is all correct there. And then really important here that you guys check your physical address, because those new ID cards for October 1st will be coming, and we just want to make sure they get sent to the correct address to prevent any delays in you guys receiving those. The dependents section. So this is going to be where you can add a spouse or a child. I will say you'll be able to play around with adding and waiving or enrolling and waiving spouse and children right here. So I always say, if you just want to see what the numbers are, go ahead and add them. Adding the dependents right here doesn't tie you or enroll them or anything like that. So if you were to add one, I will say anything with an asterisk is required. So you'll need to know their social at that time. All right, let's get into benefits. So medical benefits, you guys currently have Health Alliance, and on October 1st, we will be switching over to Blue Cross Blue Shield. Over here, right now, I'm just pretending like I have only selected myself. So if I'm just selecting myself, if I look over on the right-hand side here, it's showing me what is it going to cost me just for my medical per month. Now, let's say I just want to see what it'll cost me to have my spouse on there, or let's just put my whole family on there and see what that costs. You can play around with these numbers. And if you're like, never mind, that's not what I wanted to do, you can just take them off and put your waive reason in there. I think there's even, other at the very bottom there. Okay, so let's say we're just doing that. Let's scoot back up. I got ahead of myself. Click on plan details. Oh, anything in blue is clickable. So if you scroll down and click on plan details, on the left here is going to be your Health Alliance plan that you currently have. And on the right is going to be the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan that we are going into starting October 1st. So still $1,000 individual deductible and $2,000 family. The primary care copay is going up to $30 from $25. And the specialist copay is going up to $75 from $50. So you do see that those are going up. Another thing, the emergency room, another thing to note here, the emergency room, you're going to pay a $500 copay when going to the emergency room. Blue Cross Blue Shield is just trying to reduce unnecessary ER visits, something that may be able to wait until the next day, or maybe I should go to an urgent care or to an ergo, or, like a Midwest orthopedic walk-in after hours type of scenario. That's all they're doing. So I will say here with that $500, if you walk into the ER and you are seen, treated, and then released, without being admitted, you will be charged that $500. If you go into the ER and they admit you and you stay the night, you will not be charged that $500. Your preferred pharmacies are going to be Walmart and Walgreens. You cannot use CVS. There are other pharmacies you can use outside of Walmart and Walgreens, but just for an example, how it works, if you go to Walmart or Walgreens at a tier 1 medication, let's use that as an example, you'll pay $0 if you go to either of those places. But if you go to a non-preferred pharmacy, you would pay $10. So you could save yourself, $10 a month or whatever. If you're on a tier 1, just, you cannot use CVS. All right, so we keep scrolling, and this is showing again the Blue Cross Blue Shield plan for this next year here, starting October 1st. All of these links, like I said before, they're clickable, so you can look at the summary of benefits coverage here. That's going to give very detailed information. There's a mental health program, gym membership program, joint pain management. One of the biggest ones that, we use over the phone with people and you guys have access to year round. You can always log into Ease and use these links at any time. The provider lookup link. So you guys are Blue Choice Select Network. So I'm going to click on that link. If I want to search for a doctor or hospital, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go to search as guest. There's no need to log in right now. It's going to alert you, hey, we need to know like what network are you guys in? So like I said, Blue Choice Select, you're going to scroll until you see that. There we are. Make sure that your zip code is accurate. And then you can type in the name of a specialist, doctor, hospital. If you do something as broad as OSF, it's going to bring up all sorts of stuff, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you pull it up. So it's going to tell you if that doctor is accepting new patients and whether or not they are in or out of network. So, and there's a few other ways you can kind of toggle those. Within 50 miles. You can go out further if you'd like. Because like I said, you can search for a specific doctor, which I think is really nice. So that's an option there. You guys have for Monroe, it's right around, we did a distance around the school. As far as your preferred pharmacy, that's also clickable. We can look here. So we have Walgreens, Walmart. Yeah, so Walgreens and Walmart is what's listed here. Now we understand people are going to live in different places. So you can always search preferred pharmacies around your zip code, and the instructions to do that are just right under the listing that we've already pulled for you guys. There's also a prescription drug list in here, and then also how to read that underneath that. I know that sounds silly, but there's a lot of abbreviations, and that walks you all through it. It'll tell you if that medication is tier 1 or if it's tier 2, 3. And then if you are going to add your spouse, you will need to fill out the spousal limitations form, which is found here at the bottom in that last. So let's say we made our selection here of medical. We're going to continue on. Now we're in dental. So again, I've only selected myself here for dental. And as you can see right here, it's just showing what I would pay if I'm selecting myself. Well, if I'm going to add my spouse, what would that be? And my child, and I just want family coverage, that's what it would look like. Or do I just want to add me and my child? You can see those numbers changing. Again, you can, so the dental and the vision are moving over to Blue Cross also. Right now you have Sun Life, so those are moving over to Blue Cross Blue Shield. You may hear that referred to as Dearborn. It's all under that Blue Cross umbrella. So same thing with all of these blue links. You can click on all of these. Provider lookup link again works the same way as how I previously showed. Vision, same scenario. You can check and uncheck, and if you look over here, these will change as I check and uncheck, adding my spouse and child there. And again, you have all of your links here as well to help you with that. And you just keep going, continuing on. This is just showing you your life insurance, because it is now, again, through Blue Cross Blue Shield. Information on that basic life plan that is district paid. That's why it's showing $0 can be found right here in this blue link. This is a very important page. So life happens, and we want to make sure that in the event something terrible does happen, the right people are notified. So we want to make sure your life your basic life and your voluntary life, if you have it, are all updated beneficiary wise. Now, you won't be able to make any changes to the voluntary life plan, but we do want to make sure that your beneficiaries are updated and correct here. If you need to add a beneficiary, you can do that by clicking right here, add. Here's where we are to the summary. So you can see here that it's just going to go over, who are you covering and what plan you're on. It is effective 10/1. And then if you did make a mistake, you can just edit it by clicking right here, the edit button. It goes over all of this stuff. Now, again, like I said before, you can't change voluntary life, but if you have it selected, you will see it on this summary page here and the cost to you. So nothing's changing on that, but just is showing you, because we wanted to get you, the availability of that cost, since you can't see it anywhere else here. So continue on. And if all of that looked good, then you're ready to sign your forms. So you just wait for those forms to generate, and then you type in your name, click next, and then do your best to then write your name with the mouse, which is not the most fun, but that'll have to do. Next, and then it so I didn't do the scrolling. It's just because these forms are so long, it's, showing you, here's where I need you to sign. So all you have to do is click in that green box, click finish signing in the upper right-hand corner, and then again, finish in the upper right-hand corner. Now, I just want to point out, once you get to this screen, over here on the right-hand side, you'll see this button that says Manage Enrollment. If you were to log in again throughout the open enrollment process, you will have to, if you click on this blue button, you will have to go through it and sign again. Anytime you click on this blue button, it will make you go through your enrollment and sign again. So if you just wanted to log in, and you can, and if you need to change something, please do during the open enrollment period. But if you just wanted to get back to those links, you just go over to documents here on the left-hand side, and it's separated out by vision, medical, life, and dental. And you can just, again, all of those links are right here and work the same way as they did when I was in the portal there. So thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful school year. And again, if you need anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We are always happy to help you guys out. Contact support@kepelco.com or 309-691-7900, extension 111, if you have any benefit questions or technical issues.